Satnam, thank you so much for joining. Welcome to Creative Connections Readings. My name is Jean, and this is going to be a pick a card reading to see like your spirit slash animal spirits, okay? Animal guardians, whatever. Spirit animals, rather. I feel like they kind of want to come together in some kind of like a groupie situation, so we'll see what's up with that, okay? So we have 4 piles to pick from as usual. For pile number 1, we have this beautiful shiny leaf, giving autumn vibes for shizzles mizzles, which is all about harvest, right? Then for pile number 2, we have this cute row of like quail. I really want to always say quail, so I guess they're quail. Like beep beep beep. Yes, yes we are. Anyway, I don't know. For pile number 3, I don't even know why I don't know, because like I always do shit like that, but then I'm always like, I don't know. Stop being coy, Jean. Maybe that's anyway, a message from me. I'm not gonna project that on you. Then for pile number 3, we have this beautiful, squishy, but very strong and sturdy Obelix, okay? He's so cute. Like even if you watch the shows and the movies and stuff, like his beingness is so sweet, right? I really like him. A bit aggressive, pero me gusta un poquito. And then for pile number 4, we have this cool Vroom, this cool convertible. I like, look at that. It kind of matches the shirt. Yes. So yeah, those are the 4 piles to find out a bit more about your spirit guides slash animal spirits, spirit animals guide, and their message to you. Satnam, pile number 1, for those of you interesting. For those of you who picked pile number 1, this leaf, this is going to be a reading about your spirit animals, your ancestors, gods, whatever wants to come through, okay? I should have probably started, yeah. Anyway, I saw a very, very shamanic entity. I saw an extremely, like, I mean, even hearing Odin, interestingly enough, and now I'm seeing, like, wolves and ravens, okay? You might connect very strongly with shamanic vibes. You might connect very strongly, like even for your pile, I was very specifically drawn to this deck, the Oracle deck, which is all about like very shamanic energies to me. So yeah. So like wolves, ravens, Odin, shamans. I'm getting a lot of like and very specifically again, I'm seeing a lot of winter, I'm seeing a lot of snow, I'm seeing a lot of like barrenness, okay? And like this person is like with a cloak, like looking at me. So very Odin-y here. Interesting. Spirit fox, trust your talents and change. Yeah. Odin, like the spirit is the trickster spirit, definitely. So this might even be the wolfy vibe I was getting, that I was seeing. But I'm getting a lot of like Odin vibes. So there is definitely some kind of like trickster spirit around you, some kind of trickster energy, okay? And the trickster, yeah, exactly. Earth Guardian. The trickster is never intended to hurt or heal, to hurt or maim shaman, but they are intended to heal. Actually, maybe the trickster in some way isn't even really necessarily intended to heal. I experienced the Christ as a trickster spirit. But like, it's not really even intended to heal, because to the trickster it doesn't matter. The trickster just does what the trickster does. And like whatever happens by that, which is usually good, happens, right? Druid, hold the space. Okay. Pile number 1, traveler, move in a new direction. Pile number 1. I'm definitely getting you are very connected with some kind of like canine spirit. Even though this is a fox, I'm very strongly getting wolf. I'm very strongly getting like the 2 wolves of Odin. Some of you might like worship Odin or something like that. Some of you might see Odin as like your creator being. That's how you experience divinity. I feel like he's actually coming through, just like letting you know that he's always present with you or some shit like that, right? I mean, he is the All Father, and I mean, like mythology is this mythology. Okay. Interesting energy. I feel like with this trickster energy, with this wolf spirit coming through, even though the wolf is all about like being able to take care of your needs and shit, because there is a wolf card in this deck, though it didn't come out. Close enough for me. This wolf energy is giving me a lot of sure, self-sustainability, blah blah blah, but it's more about like being able to be ferocious when needed. Okay, it's more about being able to I kind of want to say I feel like your spirit animal, which is a wolf, is kind of wanting to say like it wants out. It wants to express itself in some way here. It wants to something needs to be eaten. Somebody needs to be eaten. Somebody or something needs to be put in its place or something, okay? Like I'm consistently seeing this like Odin entity like watching you. So let's see what else is up with that. I'm hearing for some of you, you might even be like feeling like you're battling a trickster spirit. I want to tell you that's not the case. I'm very clearly hearing saying it's not the case. You're actually being initiated by it, okay? I feel like also the reason why like this wolf or this fox is presenting itself as a wolf, but also the ravens, and like I don't know, your message is very kind of all over the place, and it's because of this trickster energy, okay? Like it's because of this. Look, I'm being drawn to the term Heyoka. So some of you might resonate with being Heyoka, like star seeds, right? This is definitely giving me the vibe of like I feel like some of you might even be shapeshifters in some way, like spiritually again. Like I feel like you're not really here with the purpose, and I feel like this entity and the spirit animal also wants to tell you this. Like you're here to just like hold this space by doing you, okay? But that's kind of a basic message, quite honestly, is what I feel. So we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Two of Swords in reverse. And the Princess of Wands. I feel like this trickster energy, definitely the spirit fox, like some of you like I don't know why the wolf keeps coming up. Like maybe you're needing to like teach yourself how to transform yourself into a wolf sometimes, or maybe that's what you're teaching, or maybe that's what's being taught to you right now. Like like you're learning how to like transform yourself into a more ferocious being in order to hold some kind of space, okay? I'm seeing some kind of new understanding. I feel like you were done in some kind of way. Like you received some kind of clarity about not maybe done in, but like I'm receiving some kind of clarity about you coming to some kind of recognition about you needing to hold space for yourself. Or again, this is what your spirit animal, this fox spirit animal, is trying to tell you. Like be cunning about this. Like be smart about this. Like you don't have to keep yourself in some kind of like unclear situation or some kind of like Wheel of Fortune reverse situation. Okay, somebody is like I keep feeling this like this leech by my sacral, by my genitals, okay? Like I feel like you need to like this spirit fox energy is coming up and saying like, listen, you need to in a way like transform yourself. Like you need to change yourself in order to like bite back or some shit like that, okay? Like I feel like you're being tested or something by this trickster spirit, like to see how far you can go, okay? That's interesting. And I feel like in order for you, in order for you to like manage this spirit or this entity or this like appease this spirit guardian of yours, because they are like allowing you to transition or some shit like that. They are teaching you how to like stand up for yourself in a bigger way, or they're trying to, okay? I'm really feeling this energy trying to like leech off or like fucking devour you or some shit, Paul number one. What the fuck? Four of Pentacles, like, because I am feeling it by my lower chakra, so definitely something in regards to your stability. Like, yeah, Ace of Pentacles reverse, Ten of Pentacles reverse. Somebody or something is definitely trying to attack your like stability or some shit. And I feel like God, like the spirit animal is coming through for you. This trickster animal is coming through for you. In order like to, again, like teach you how to like. I'm hearing bounce back, but bite back. Like you need to like be able to like shapeshift into something like that. Okay, the Lovers. Four of Pentacles, the Lovers. Okay, for some of you, this might be a person that is some kind of like scorned lover that's trying to do this to you. However, that doesn't, we don't care. Five of Swords reverse. Yeah. So the Empress Azal, interesting. Okay, so I feel like you need to know, pal number one, that you are being contacted by a very like shamanic, very a very shamanically centered spirit animal, okay? Like I've met spirit animals that were like very much more like even ET or fairy like. This feels very shamanic to me, okay? This fox animal, which is also kind of presenting itself as a wolf, but also as ravens, it is some kind of shapeshifter, trickster, animal entity spirit. Like, I feel like it's all of these things. It might be Odin himself or some shit like that, okay? But, like, it's he, she, they are trying to teach you. Excuse me, they're trying to teach you to like really and I know I keep saying this, but really they're trying to teach you to like really like transform yourself into something more ferocious or some shit like that. Like you need to bite back or some shit, okay? But this is a trickster energy, so that could also, like, I'm even getting for some of you might be like, no, that's just a trap or some shit like that. But then again, I'm getting this vibe of like, you know, even the Christ like went into the synagogue and flipped over tables and shit. Like he bit back, okay? Like he took charge of authority. Like, yeah, the Four of Pentacles. Like he claimed his own space, hold the space. That's the perfect message for you, Palmer One. This shapeshifter, like the shapeshifter, yo, this energy is like really like trying to like it's like really testing you. It's like really teaching you how to go and like maneuver yourself and like shapeshift and change and shit like that, okay? It's really this trickster spirit is like really trying to teach you how to do that, become ferocious, to claim your space, to fucking not be in this like martyr, oh woe is me, or sacrificial energy, okay? To like not keep giving to things that don't serve, shit like that. To like be stable in your own energy, like claim your fucking space, claim your space, claim your time, claim your energy, claim what you want. You know, you need to be able to transform into that, okay? Not always just be this like, oh hello, or like this old sweet man kind of vibe. Like you need to be able to claim your fucking space, okay? Like even in regards to something that's wrong or that's right. I just like bumped pile number 4 as well, so maybe go check that out. Thank you so much, pile number 1. That was your reading. Please do consider liking and subscribing. I'll see you again for another one. Satnam, bye. Satnam, pile number 2. For those of you who picked the birds, this is going to be a reading for like your spirit, animal, guardian, people, things, or just like spirit guides, whatever, okay? I very clearly got aliens. I very clearly got aliens, and then I got avians, okay? Well, I got actually avians, and then I was like the ET kind. So, I don't know, like for some of you, like, this is definitely also some kind of like spirit guide, but this feels very alien, and it is an animal spirit as well because it is avian, and because it like seeded a lot of like avian technologies and shit here on this planet or whatever. So that's what's gonna be coming through for you now, okay? I'm being drawn to, okay, get one of these and then the angel deck. Nice. Column 2. Let's see for you. What do you need to know? Just like your angels, your fucking spirit animals, whatever. Like, whatever. Okay, so 9 of Fire. I saw the avians again. Like, they came through again. Like, as I put down the card. I just wanted 1 and Death Rebirth. But okay, like, I just wanted 1 and Faith. Okay. Like, I did need to see Death Rebirth, though, okay? With this avians, I'm getting a lot of, like, Christ consciousness. I'm getting a lot of, like, very high vibrational ET influence, okay? Because, I mean, the avians are, like, 9th dimensional beings. They're coming through very clearly, very high vibrationally. I'm even feeling them healing some kind of, like, wounded space of yours, some kind of wound of yours, some kind of, like... I just received a message. So that's a confirmation for you, okay? These blue avians are coming through. You know what I'm seeing? I'm almost seeing this, like, spiritual wound with, like, a lot of maggots and shit. And it's almost like the avians are like coming and like birds eat worms, okay? So for some of you, you might even be, I don't know, for some of you might be born under the rooster sign or some shit like that, or for some of you just very strongly connect with chickens or like just birds in general. I wanted to say like eagles and shit like that, like a rooster very specifically. But whatever this is, you are definitely connected with some kind of like avian consciousness, and like all of the avian consciousnesses, whether they be on Earth or in space or in heaven, are in some way a part of a collective, okay? And they're very high vibrational. The avians connect very, very strongly with divinity, Palmer 2, okay? And I kind of want to say exactly with the 6 of Fire as well, and the Hermit, very, very connected with divinity. Ace of Earth as well. I feel like again, like there is this kind of healing coming through for you to kind of you're probably some kind of like spiritual warrior or some shit, or like I don't know, you had a spiritual battle and then you were like left in the trenches and your like spiritual wounds started to rot or some shit. That this is very interesting. But like the avians are like coming through strongly in order to like clean your wounds. Yeah, Two of Fire as well, King of Fire. They're bringing in some kind of like movement in your life in order to clean your wounds, clean your spiritual wounds, help you heal. I feel like maybe even it's someone like burning away. But like I feel like this is their energy. Their energy is so high vibrational that they just burn away. I'm hearing cock but like in a funny way. Like yeah, so like that's pretty interesting. That's pretty interesting. Let's get into this deck, I feel. So you can definitely expect some kind of victory after a battle or after a spiritual battle. I'm even hearing spiritual warfare, right? And some kind of like newness. Like yeah, maybe. Okay, I just heard no though. But like this battle that you went through, that you're coming victorious out of, the spiritual battle, the spiritual ascension, whatever this was, the spiritual initiation that you're coming victoriously out of, is like allowed you to kind of come into your own. It's allowing you to like really be like a veteran, okay? Not a wounded warrior, but an actual veteran. I'm even feeling in some way, it's interesting, I'm even feeling in some way like the avians being sent by God in order to bring you some kind of crown, or to crown you, or to like give you the floral thing, or the, you know, the victory thing on your head, or some shit like that, pile number 2, okay? Pretty cool though, I like this vibe. It's very, yeah, King of Pentacles, like very successful here. You're about to be like very healed, very healthy, spiritually, physically, emotionally. Like your heart's about to be healed as well. Yeah. I'm getting for some of you this wound could have even been some kind of like spiritual parasite from a previous life. Look at that, the High Priestess. It could have been like a witch that put something on you at some point. But your avians, if you do like receive a lot of messages from even doves and shit, that's the avians talking to you, okay? And these avians could seem even angelic to us, okay? And I'm being told that they're being sent by God. They're being sent by Creator in order to flood you with this like healing energy, okay? Queen of Pentacles reverse, Ace of Cups. Like, I feel like it's in order to bring this new beginning for this Queen of Pentacles reverse. Again, like, I feel like, again, like, you might have King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles reverse. Interesting. We have, for some of you, this could have, again, like, the healing your heart is what I said. Like, you might have been through some kind of, like twin flame journey, and your karmic stole your, you know, that kind of vibe, because this is a real thing. It's a real thing, like divine partnerships being like stopped and shit like that, okay? But like again, the avians are coming through with some kind of healing. God is coming through with some kind of healing for your troubles is what I'm hearing, okay? A very high vibrational healing here. I'm not quite sure where this is going to be headed, quite honestly. I kind of feel like it's headed in you becoming upright again, or if this is not you and this is your person, in your person coming upright again, but in their own way, or just like your own inner femininity coming upright again. Because again, like this, the feminine going through this like very intense, like the karmic stealing the masculine, blah blah blah, you know, it was all supposed to happen, but this was intended to show the feminine, you know, that she didn't need anybody, blah blah blah. You might resonate with that, or if whether you're the masculine or the feminine, it doesn't matter. The reason I am again bringing this up is just again because I feel like the feminine experienced some kind of spiritual rape, right? The feminine experienced some kind of spiritual just ridiculousness, right? And I feel like that is what the avians is coming through to heal. And I'm again getting a lot of Christ consciousness, okay? Like the bride of Christ. And I also feel like that is what this Ace of Cups is, this new beginning, okay? Empress reverse, interesting. Eight of Pentacles. Again, like this Empress I feel like was like Ishtar, Inanna, the goddess, who was also raped, you know? Shit like that, okay? So is that sufficient? I feel like I actually want to get you an oracle card as well. I'm seeing a lot of doves as well, okay? I keep seeing doves, and I'm seeing the blue avians again, like specifically one. Warrior twice. High Priest, Eagle. So you might actually be the masculine and your feminine did something fucked up or weird, I don't know. It doesn't necessarily have to be that. Maybe you're just a masculine that has some kind of like, extremely wounded and inner feminine, or maybe you're a wounded feminine that's very much in her masculinity, okay? Either way, like, I feel like God, because you had to be a warrior, because you had to keep fighting consistently and shit like that. I feel like the avians got this Christ consciousness, extremely high vibrational energy is coming through for you in order to bring balance, in order to bring healing. I'm also hearing in order to bring protection from energies that are consistently trying to put you in this energy. Protection against energies that are consistently wanting you to fight, okay? So yes, pile number 2, that was your reading. Thank you so much for connecting. Please consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you again for another one. Satnam. Bye. Satnam, pile number 3, for those of you who picked this obelisk statue. This is gonna be a reading. Interesting. To see all about like a spirit guide or a spirit animal that wants to come through, whatever it is. I'm hearing like hog, and I'm seeing the boar, because like Obelix really used to like eating boars, or like wild boar, and that's the first time I'm thinking of it, I think. With Obelix, it might not be, but like anyway. So yeah, I'm getting some kind of like boar energy, but the boar energy is also very aggressive, and I'm being guided to the energy of Aries, the god of war. I did get some kind of like inclination. Let's just get into the cards. I'm gonna start with the Angel's deck for pile number 3. I'm hearing wind down. Yeah, 5 of fire. Some kind of conflict around you. So definitely some kind of like. I feel like pile number 2 was actually some kind of like warrior, right? But like that didn't want to be a warrior, or that was like finished fighting or some shit like that. That wasn't supposed to be a warrior, rather. I feel like you are some kind of warrior, like you are some kind of like an Aries vibe or some shit like that. Does that make sense? Or like a war, like I keep seeing like a hog, like a war hog or something. Maybe you just like the energies today are very aggressive, okay? Actually, or not really aggressive. It's just like aggressive. Like ideas or aggressive archetypes like Aries and fighting, like wounded warrior, shit like that. 5 of fire. 5 of fire, 3 of earth balance. Interestingly enough, pile number 3, I actually feel like, yeah, I am getting this like war hog or something, and again, this has something to do with like Aries. I'm also hearing the wild hunt, okay, but that's also a very shamanic energy. But anyway, I feel like this like war hog or this war pig or wild boar thing, energy of Aries is coming through in order to bring some kind of balance for you as well. But I'm feeling this balance is in regards to you kind of winding down, okay? I'm hearing there's a time and a place for anything. I'm even getting maybe this war hog or something is actually leaving your life, or is like, what's happening here for pile number 3? Maybe this is something that you've come into, like you actually became this like very trained warrior, okay? And this is something that you are, and that you like doing. I'm even hearing like demon slayer or some shit like that. Like you are a fighter, you like fighting, you like protecting the innocent, shit like that. You like bringing balance, okay? I'm even hearing teamwork, like you like competitiveness and shit like that. So I feel like this worry energy coming in for you is basically actually stating that maybe you like mastered some kind of like very aggressive part of yourself, okay? Maybe you like mastered some kind of very, I'm even hearing horrific, like bloodlust or some shit. I don't know. This feels like in the mythology, Aries was usually very like bloodlustful, and he like never like he couldn't stop himself and shit like that. So that's, I feel like you, yeah, again the 9 of fire, but like this is a different vibe from pile number 2 though. I feel like you are probably some kind of like necessary warrior. Like you enjoy being a warrior, you enjoy fighting, you enjoy being some kind of like aggressive person, you enjoy it, okay? But like I feel like you do it in a very balanced way. I don't feel like this is also giving me veteran vibes, but not wounded warrior. Like you're just like, you know how to fight and you like fighting, right? You know how to compete and you like competing. You have a very balanced approach to like war even. Polymer 3, or this is what this boar is also bringing into you. You have like a very balanced approach to biting back, actually is not what I'm hearing, okay? Abundance, look at that. The father. So abundance with this, I feel like I feel like you're just very balanced. I feel like you know how to work with people, but you also know how to work alone, or you can work alone. I feel like you don't need a team, but you work well in a team. This is like an army, or like some shit like that. Okay. What am I feeling here though? I'm not like, your energy is very weird. Like, but quite honestly, I just feel very balanced in regards to your aggression. At least this is what this war boar is telling, or this war hog, or this wild boar thing is telling me. Like, I feel like you came, truly, you came to some kind of like balance. I feel like you coming to this aggression, a balance within you, this balanced aggression within you, like knowing when to fight and stuff like that, is also leading you to some kind of like destiny, some kind of maybe even soul tribe or some shit with the three of earth and the abundance, okay? Some kind of like team to like fight demons with, shit like that, right? Death, rebirth, balance, yeah. Um, I feel like you've been in a lot of like spiritual battles as well. I feel like you've I kind of want to say not by choice, but I feel like you learned to enjoy it or some shit like that, or you thought that it wasn't by choice, but as soon as you started fighting, it was like, oh yeah, I actually quite enjoy this or some shit like that. You know, you like being a badass, you like slaying demons and shit like that, right? But you've been in so many battles. I'm even hearing like Valkyrie vibes, okay? You've been in so many battles that you came to some kind of like status in regards to fighting spiritually, okay? Like a general, and I don't know, like it feels like you're excited to continuing it, quite honestly. It feels like you're excited to continue fighting demons and slaying bullshit and shit, right? Let me get like this, I'm even thinking of like Kratos now, the god of war, like, or like from the game's God of War, right? Like he never wanted to be it, but he became so exceptionally good at it that he became the actual god of fucking war, right? Interesting that this would come up with like a spirit guides and spirit animals, but hey, like I don't control the vibes, right? Princess of Cups reverse. The Hermit upright. Now I'm even being drawn to like Shiva, and it wasn't yeah, Shiva's also like some kind of like warrior energy. Like the gods really be coming through today, right? Five of Wands again, like you have some kind of like Shiva again, the star. You have some kind of like profound like control over conflict or control over aggression, not only within yourself but because of that without. And I feel like that is what this boar spirit animal is saying. This like war hog, okay. I feel like you even have this. I'm seeing somebody like releasing the hog out of them, okay, and then calling it back again, like as they need to or some shit like that. I feel like you're like very well balanced in that, like you can lay waste to a city, or you can just like let it slide or some shit like that. Princess of Cups reversed. What am I feeling here? I feel like this boar is actually coming, the sun. Yeah, I feel like this wild hog is actually coming towards you, saying like, you're walking into a time where like I feel like there's nobody new is gonna be coming in to challenge you in your energy or some shit like that. Okay, like there isn't gonna be competition in your life. I'm not saying there isn't somebody that's not going to be better than you or some shit like that. I'm just saying, like, in your life, you're going to be the best for yourself, and you're going to be, everything is just going to be good for you. You're going to, like, be very, like, fucking firm and very powerful and very, I feel like there's no new competition coming in. Am I making sense of that? There's, like, no new bullshit coming in, okay? No new drama, because you're, like you mastered the drama, you mastered the conflict or some shit, okay? Okay, let me get you one oracle card and I think we're done then, pile number 3. Medicine Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. What is that trying to tell me though? I feel like maybe this is actually saying like I feel like you do already feel this powerful. You do feel this control that you have over this conflict or whatever. I feel like for some of you, you might be a little bit I'm hearing like feeling challenged in accepting that, or feeling challenged in like allowing your like wild hog out or some shit like that. I know this. Whatever. Um, so like I feel like this is almost like God coming through as this mother of saying like, listen, you're beautiful as you are. If you need to like gut somebody with those tusks, then do that, okay? Like don't be afraid of your power, because you know exactly how to, like you've gotten the balance within. So go out and fuck shit up. If you need to, don't be afraid of your power, some shit like that, okay? Do you know again that you mastered some kind of like I want to say like general status or some shit here, like in the spirit or something, okay? Um, yeah, interesting. You're kind of like the, like, even though Pal number two was also very successful in their efforts with the war, like it's kind of like the reasons and the reasons why it happened and shit like that are completely different, right? I feel like you quite enjoy this, truly. Like, yeah, like Obelix, oh my god, like Obelix always like, where are the Romans? Like, are we gonna beat up some Romans? Like, that kind of vibe, okay, Pal number three. Thank you so much, that was your reading. Please do consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you again for another one. Satnam, bye. Satnam, pile number 4. For those of you who picked this this convertible, this is going to be a reading to see, guess like a turd, to see like what your spirit guides, spirit animals, something like that want to come through. I'm being told to go for this deck. So let's see. For pile number 4, but like so far, like quite honestly, the messages were quite like unexpected, but when is it not ever, I guess, right? So the Empress, look at Dion. Well, the Empress, like, even though there's a very big eagle here, and I'm seeing this eye, so maybe the eagle also might be like very significant for you. If that's the case, maybe go check out pile number 1. Yeah, no, I actually did tell pile number 1 also to come check out pile number 4. So hey boo. But with this Empress, I actually very vividly also saw a turtle, and a turtle is all about like longevity, stability, abundance. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles, like laying a lot of eggs and having them hatch. Like some of them are bound to like work out, kind of vibe or something like that. Okay, I feel like maybe that's your vibe. Like I feel like you sprinkle a lot of like good energy everywhere, pile number 4, and like you kind of know it returns, because you know some seeds grow, some don't. Very much like Mother Earth, like. Some life evolves and goes on, some species die out, I don't give a fuck. Like, either way, I live. Yeah, that's the kind of vibe I'm getting here, okay? 10 of Wands, yeah. Strength as well, 10 of Swords. I'm feeling a very ascended energy here because of the 10 of Wands, but I feel this ascension and the strength is because of this, like, very intense energies and initiations that you had to go through, okay? This is giving me a lot of like Gaia, Mother Earth vibes, okay? Like truly, like the turtle holding the disc of the world or some shit like that. Maybe you are some kind of like priestess for Gaia or for Mother Earth, or you see yourself as like, I just heard Freya or some shit like that. I'm even hearing Artemis, which is also in some way, I mean, all the goddesses are in some way connected, but like, let's not get too much into that. I feel like this energy, this is a very divine feminine energy coming through for you, and it is presenting itself as a giant tortoise, okay? This energy is coming through telling you that, listen, you need to keep doing the thing, boo. You truly just need to keep, I'm getting with this 10 of Wands actually like flying around or some shit like that, like with jetpacks and shit, or like with fire and shit out of your hands and feet. Like sprinkling the fairy dust, sprinkling the seeds and shit, because again, like somewhere, somehow, something's gonna sprout or some shit like that. Like I feel like that's kind of a purpose for you, is what this tortoise is all of a sudden giving me a lot of like ancient wisdom vibes. I feel like this tortoise is coming through saying something along the lines of like, that is a very big part of your purpose here, just to like keep throwing seeds everywhere, because they do sprout, like there's always at least one that sprouts and grows up fully and shit like that, okay? So some shit like that. Like, just continue throwing around your seeds is what this tortoise is saying. Because, again, I feel like you are meant to embody this energy of some kind of creator or some kind of, like, carrier of something on your back, but not in a bad way. Like again, the tortoise carrying something on its back, which is what the 10 of Wands is about as well, right? Like, you're meant to be carrying something very abundant on your back, like a whole world on your back or some shit like that. Yeah, the devil, the Empress. Oh my god. What do you want? What do you want, mister? Hear me out, but as I'm hearing that energy, this fly came to me. I think you need to fuck right off. Queen of Pentacles. So the devil clarifying the Empress. Okay. King of Swords reverse. Princess of Swords. I'm getting this vibe of this isn't necessarily this. Interesting. I'm actually getting this is like the riches of the earth that you're going to be carrying on your back. Like, because even the underworld is still on the disc that the tortoise is carrying. You get what I'm saying? Well, it's actually a turtle, in that case, but like, I'm gonna say it's a tortoise, okay? Like walking around on the abyss of nothingness. But yeah, I feel like this is the abundance, especially with this Queen of Pentacles, especially that you're meant to be carrying on your back. That's what this tortoise turtle thing is saying. Like, this is very cosmic, very like ancient vibes. This isn't like just a turtle spirit animal coming to you being like, patience, young one. Like, not at all. This is something profound here I'm seeing, okay? Because, I mean, you are the Empress, right? Pile number 4. So yeah, I feel like that is quite honestly what's happening here. You're like meant to be carrying the riches of even the underworld on your back. Like that turtle, like the tortoise, like the Ten of Wands carries something on his back. What is this King of Swords trying to tell me? I know I did that a lot, but fucking deal, bitch. I need to transmute that energy, okay? What is this Ten of Swords in reverse trying to tell me? I don't know. I feel like I said what I needed to say in regards to that because it's giving me nothing. It's like, what do you want to say, bro? Something like that, okay? Like, what do you want to say? What do you want to say? Something like that. Like, just know that your seeds are sprouting everywhere you throw them. At least, again, one of them sprouts. Or, again, just like Gaia, like, you just do the thing and then, like, whatever species survives, survives. Who doesn't, kind of. I feel like the reason you're also like this is because your energy is very ancient, or your soul is very ancient. Your soul might actually be this, like, cosmic fucking turtle thing talking to me. You know? But, like, again, a lot of, like, extreme divine feminine energy, strength, okay? Like, you need to be strong in order to be able to carry a world, right? Release the moon. So, death to illusions. Yeah, I feel like you're about to see, like, I feel like for somebody like me saying, like, that turtle, maybe you are even this, like, cosmic turtle thing. For somebody that, like, not necessarily that you thought you are a cosmic turtle, but, like, me just saying that made you realize something about your higher self or some shit like that. Ten of Cups, a lot of, like, happiness. And then I just want to get one more card before I say the last thing that I want to say. And I want to get an Oracle card. So Strength, Ten of Cups, and Knight, be brave and honest. See beyond the current situation. I feel like the see beyond the current situation is actually saying, like, you might want to, like, connect with the turtle or some shit like that. But, like, don't expect that you're just gonna be learning patience or some shit. Like, you're gonna be learning, like, world creation shit here. I love it. Ten of Water, like, manifesting with the ethers, you know, because you have the power to do that, okay? This is also, like, I feel like God chose you as a, like, again, I'm hearing a lot of divine feminine energy, but it doesn't have to be. You could identify as, like, a masculine energy as well. It really doesn't matter. I'm just getting this vibe of, like God choosing you to be some kind of, like, carrier of this, like, creator matrix energy, okay? Creator energy. I'm even being drawn to this vibe of, like, it kind of left me, but that was because of some kind of interference. Don't worry though, like, I feel like somebody is trying to interfere in your, like, world creation or whatever, but again, like, I feel like God is choosing to give this power to you because of your, like, your gentle nature or something like that, okay? Pile number 4. I kind of do want to actually say what I wanted to say, so just bear with me quickly as I find that energy again. So there's, like, oh yeah, I wanted to say, like, this is even giving me, like, Mormon vibes, you know, like some, I don't know really, like, but I think, like, Mormons believe, right, I think, like, I read about this, like, Mormons believe that, like, if you were a good person, eventually you die and you can become a god yourself, like, rule your own world kind of vibe. I was even drawn to that, okay? So that's also something interesting for somebody. Thank you so much. Pile number 4, that was your reading. Please do consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you again for another one. Satnam. Bye.